Good evening. As we go to air tonight, the Western Bulldogs are returning to quarantine in Perth after navigating a maze of COVID protocols to secure a spot in the AFL Grand Final against the Demons. For the first time in 11 years, two Melbourne teams will square off in the season decider.
Through so much adversity, it was the Dogs that triumphed.
It's the underdogs, undermanned and on the road.
A thumping 71-point win, setting up an all-Melbourne grand final, far from home.
I think everyone's pretty emotional because it's a big journey for everyone across the 18 clubs.
The victory all the more remarkable. Having flown across the country, the Dogs spent weeks in isolation and were banned from training before the match by the South Australian government. Into just their fourth grand final in their history, there is no son of the West more passionate than Whitten Jnr, channeling the legend of the late, great EJ.
They've travelled all over the country playing football, and to do what they did last night was just an amazing performance.
The last time these two teams met in a grand final was in 1954. Melbourne was coached by Norm Smith, Ron Barassi was among the D's best, EJ was just 21, and Footscray took home the flag.
And it's all over. Footscray's first ever grand final.
Even the Premier has jumped on board the Dogs bandwagon.
I haven't studied the field yet, but I was out at the Western Bulldogs the other day and they've kind of thwarted my team's progress.
But opposition leader Matthew Guy is calling for a family bubble on grand final day so Melbourne families can finally celebrate together.
The government's got a couple of weeks now to prepare for it. I hope they do, because Victorian families deserve it. They've earned that.
But not everyone is in the giving mood. One Dogs fan ripping down decorations from Dohrmann's Yarraville property.
All along here and all on the front there was white toilet paper, so I suppose they were looking to add a bit of white to the red and blue.
The whole saga caught on CCTV. The determined D's fan putting it all back up this afternoon.